Austino, we are finally back in the building. You know, life always happens, so, you know, life happens. We might take a couple of weeks off and everything, but we always come back. Ever since we decided to, on this journey, it's actually almost coming up on our year long, on the first year doing this, man. That's kind of crazy.
What, end of January would be?
Yeah, end of January is like the pilot episode that we never actually showed y'all. So episode 1 technically ain't the pilot episode, but we got another one. It was just like we just put it up randomly and just shot some stuff. Just shot a conversation of us, but with no structure, nothing was going on. We just decided, it was like, yo, this actually is pretty good. There's some pretty good stuff that we got going on. But we back with another one. Y'all already know the non-sponsored / halfway sponsored Saratoga Waters on deck. Don't knock us. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here struggling to take the damn cap off. Please. That's real. Snap. Listen. Listen. It's been a while. Oh no, this ain't I thought you said it was this is natural. This ain't bubbly.
Joking around.
Oh yeah, we got us a good one, man. First, how was your last couple of weeks, man? How they been?
Got stuck in traffic.
Oh,
I was there.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah,
The
plane
crash,
crashed on
yeah.
I-95. It's wild.
That was over in Tampa.
No, in Brevard County.
Brevard, yeah.
Where I
You're
work,
right.
So it's a
What
wild
time?
place.
Was that like on the way to work or like in the middle of the day?
No, it was like in the middle of a call. I was going to Sebastian. And it happened on the Cocoa exit. And I guess these 27-year-old fly.
27?
Yeah, these two men that were 27, they were flying, and then I guess they had malfunction. Then
engines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess the plane landed on a lady's car.
Yeah,
but everybody made
injured.
it.
Yeah. No one's seriously injured or something like that.
But it was crazy because I thought I was dodging that. It didn't even register on the GPS because it looked wide open on 95, so everybody was trying to get over onto the right, and then I went right in the middle of the damn accident. So I was sitting in 3 hours of traffic.
Did they like move your call or something like that? And
No.
be like, what?
No, I tried.
So they just said, they just called them up and be like, hey, your technician, he's stuck in 3 hours worth of traffic, and just kept BSing them and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, just saying the regular old BS stuff that they'll say when you're stuck in traffic or whatever. Yeah, your technician's on the way, he's just stuck in traffic and all that other stuff. Damn.
No, I really was though.
Exactly, you really was. The whole damn plane had fell onto the damn, on the damn.
It was crazy too because the tow truck was, well, not the tow truck, but the person, the trailer that they were gonna put the plane on. So they had the record truck, and it was like beeping, and then the trailer was just skidding across the median, just scraping it, just.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was like.
But you know what's crazy?
It was intense.
I remember. I don't know where I read this from, but I heard when they was inventing interstates, like the highways and stuff like that, that was one of the reasons why they invented them, or part of the reasons why. Was for airplanes, like if they was to crash or something like that, or was it was either they crash or an emergency type landing situation that they used them for
runways, like
emergency runways and stuff like that, if they in case they needed to do an emergency an emergency move or something like that. But yeah, that was I guess interesting for you. Shit.
Yeah. I tried to take a picture, but it was a delay because of the flash. And I was like, man.
Did you
if I ever had Bigfoot in front of me, I'd be like the worst picture taker. But Lord. I saw it. It was facing me.
You saw it like coming up?
Yeah, it was crashed into a median. Median. I guess to stop it, he just went in there. But good thing no one.
Yeah, seriously got injured and stuff like that. That's crazy. I mean, mine was. I guess it wasn't that that nothing that crazy happened. But for me, I got my first $100 haircut, so that was pretty cool. The brother, he came in, he had a lot of enhancements going on and stuff like that. Enhancements is basically like, you know, got a little hair fibers. No. Enhancements. So it's like put a little hair fibers, a little hairspray, and then a little hair paint.
You did that for him, or he came like that?
No, he had a little bit already done. So what I was doing, I was giving him a haircut. and then like redoing all that.
How old do you think he was?
I think he was probably in his like 60s. Yeah, he was probably in his 60s.
Perfect segue.
Because
when should you give up the trying to stay young look, like Jim Jones and Mano and?
Well, let me get
this. Let's get right into it.
Hold on. But
I think 60. You trying to what do you? I'm not trying to diss your customer, but
shitting me. I'm getting this off. I'm getting this off.
No, psychoanalyze. I just want to psychoanalyze. No, I want to psychoanalyze the whole situation because this is a perfect segue. Because this actually talks about, you know, the DJ academics and Mano, and then all this stuff about, you know, these older guys trying to be young or dressing young, and like when is the appropriate age to dress your age?
Okay, but for him, yeah, like I said, I guess he felt like he was about 60-ish. So
early 60s.
It doesn't matter what type of 60s. 60s. Anyway, he had a head full of enhancements and everything. So, but what I did notice, the major thing that I noticed was his hairline. His hairline was pushed back up in one of them corners. I can't remember which.
Yeah.
If I'm looking this way, it was the left. It was the left corner. It was pushed back, and I was like, and mind you, he's trying to keep that hairline crispy, and I'm like, my guy. So what I noticed, like your hairline is pushed back like maybe a quarter inch up in this area over on this left side, and he was like, wow, I didn't even know that and everything, because he had literally got a haircut literally. Maybe like 4 days ago.
From you?
No. Just from wherever he came from. He had got a haircut. He was one of them. He was like, man, I gotta stay with a fresh cut and everything. All this other stuff. And I was like, cool.
In your 60s.
That's what I said too. And if he giving out $100 haircuts every 4 days, like my brother, like I need you around. But he was from Jacksonville, him and his family, they was just down on a vacation.
Oh, for the
Nah.
For what, the Disney
Nah,
World?
I guess whatever. Him and his family and grandbabies and stuff. So yeah, he came and I showed him and I was like, yeah, your hairline's supposed to be down here, but you know, it's like a quarter inch up on this side. So he had some new growth. So I was like, I took it down a little bit closer to that level. And then I repainted and resprayed and put all the enhancements and everything on it. And he looked at it and he was like, man. And I let him know, I was like, this is your new stopping point right at this point right here. Don't tell him to go back. And then you come back and see me in another 6 months or something like that talking about, oh, yeah, this, that, and the third. I was like, no, this is the new stopping point.
What happens when he takes a shower?
Well, I mean, shit. I don't know if he do take showers with as much as he had up there. I'm not gonna lie. With as much as he had up there, it was caked up there for weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Like he literally, I think he sprays his hair every day. He has to spray and retouch his hair like probably every day. Well, maybe not every day, but it was caked up on there. Like he don't wash his hair.
I see why some people don't want to shave their head because they don't feel like they have like a round head. And
part.
Do you think that's why he doesn't like just go home and just shave it?
Well, I mean, for one, he didn't have a beard. And then he had a very tiny mustache. I think if you can rock a beard, AKA my brother Austino, ladies. But if you can rock a beard, I think that helps with the transition to a bald head. If you got a decent beard, you can rock a baldy. That helps. Not saying that you can, but it can help. So he literally had like a faint little, thin little 13-piece hair mustache.
He ain't got nothing to transplant.
Yeah. And then didn't have nothing down here. It just didn't grow.
There's lesbians that got more facial hair than him.
That is true. I got a sister in North Carolina. She got more. I'll be like joking with her all the time. But shout out to Jess.
Purpose?
Huh? No. I'll be fucking with her. But yeah, shout out to Jess. But yeah, nah, man. But yeah, he gave me that, man. He turned around, he looked at it in the mirror. He was like, man, I'm back. And then he gave me that $100, and I was just like, yo, how much you want? How much change you want? And he looked at me like change. He said, he gave me the head nod, the slow head nod. Appreciate your slow head nod. And then was gone. Man, me and the fellas all looked, we was like, get that magic marker out real quick, man. I looked so quick. We got that magic marker. My man hooked me up, man. I was like, okay. So that was kind of cool for me. That was my first $100 haircut. But
so back to
I was about to say segue into
back to the dress. Well, go back with the beef. Let's talk about the beef with DJ Academics and Jim Jones and Mano. Do you know the backstory or no?
Hell no. I thought we was segueing to the dressing your age.
Yeah, but this is the backstory. This is the beef that DJ Academics. Basically, he was saying like all those guys from Let's Rap About It, right? Mm-hmm. Fabulous, David East, Mano, and Jim Jones.
Dave East. Mm-hmm.
So I guess Jim Jones trying to be a mogul now. So basically, I mean, he's stuck in We Fly High. His style has not evolved since then. Like, he really just looks like he's stuck in 06. Like, Jesus I'm dead ass serious. But that's not even the point. So DJ Academics, he was doing a hot take on it, and then I guess Mano took it real personal, and he's like, oh, you shouldn't be worried about what another man wears. And the one thing that Mano did have a point was, they were teenagers in 1990 when people were wearing Avirex or whatever it was, Pele, or Nike,
Fubu,
Tim's. Yep. So like they were like the trendsetters, and now they're like in their early 50s. Fabulous is like 48.
Yeah, late 40s.
Doesn't look like he's aged. Dude, he's looked like he's been 27 for his whole life.
Yeah,
like,
Fab definitely looked like he stayed 27.
Even got the waves too.
Yeah.
He just, he'll never get
kudos to that brother. Whatever he's eating and doing, whatever his regimen is, all right, man, keep that up.
He always seems like he's got a mellow
Fab looks like he'd be one of the coolest guys to just like chill
until he knocked
with.
his ex-wife's teeth out.
Wait a minute, what?
You remember he got into a big domestic dispute?
I remember they got into a big domestic. Oh yeah.
He knocked her teeth out, and then he was like chasing her with a stapler.
No, I don't remember that. I remember they were doing something in their house, like some footage.
Yeah. Basically, she went to LA, and then he found out she went to LA, and stuff like that. But you know how those relationships get messy.
Hell yeah. She was just recently with Country Wayne, man. Shout out to Country Wayne.
Who is Country Wayne?
He's a rapper. He's a comedian that put out
Doesn't he have
hilarious skits. Hell yeah. He up there with
He's got like 7 kids, right?
No, he got 10.
Jeez.
He got 10. Multiple baby mamas.
He must have and then he's got a game to get Emily.
Yeah. I think Emily got him though, damn near, because I remember a couple months ago they was talking about like seriously locking it down, like becoming like a thing, and that's it. Like I'm about to put a ring on that. And I was like, oh, okay.
But she's got a certain type. Like she's always going for the entertainers. But
somebody with money, that's her type.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
But basically, he was like analyzing it. He was giving them props for let's rap about it. And then he was just going in on all of them, just kind of like clowning a little bit. And then they took it too personal. And then this is when it got real personal and then this is when it got ugly. But I don't know. What's your take on that whole situation?
As far as like
like you know,
just-
like 48, dressing like you're like back in 06, or you're still like not evolving in your style. I'm gonna evolve my style in my 40s. You know, when I get into my 40s. Just more plain and low key, like plain t-shirts, nothing too flashy.
Well, for me, I'm also looking at it for just me personally. I've already evolved my lifestyle, my whatchamacallit. Back in the day when I was 17, I was wearing 5X t-shirts to school. Big at a size 38 jean, 40 jean would be like.
Did you ever wear the
ass.
shorts to your ankles?
Of course.
No, I never did that.
I had jean shorts.
Maybe like
had big ass 40 waist jean shorts.
I never understood
to
that.
my fucking ankles.
The shorts with the ankles to the
Yeah,
ankles.
like we had big ass jean shorts to my fucking ankles. So and a 4X t-shirt with the sleeve with three t-shirts. We wear 3 t-shirts. I know me. I was wearing 3 t-shirts. If I had a hat to me, now my hats ain't gonna never go. I'm never leaving my hats. But we had pinwheel hats.
40s with the hats?
I'm gonna be 40 with hats, bro. Like my hat style might change, but right now, shit, I'm still rocking snap. I'm snapping back right now. So that ain't never gonna change. But we was wearing pinwheel hats, as in red in the front, white here, blue in the back. And I had a red tee, white tee, blue tee. And I rolled them bitches up so all 3 colors to show at the same time, because there was all 3 different lengths that was not showing. So with that being said, I've upgraded my whatchamacallit. Now, as far as like, is it more upgraded modern day, like young people or something like that? I don't think so. I don't necessarily think I'm like a dressed like a newer generation young fella. But if I wanted to, because nowadays, like Jim Jones said, they actually wearing the same shit that we was wearing back in the day. Them big ass baggy pants and shit like that. But their baggy pants is a little bit different than ours. They got them wide leg Jinko style baggy pants. Like ours was like boot cut baggy pants and stuff like that. So we had ours wide in the waist and the calf areas and the boot cuts and stuff like that. They pants is like, they cover their whole feet. That type wide. So ours is a little different. But as far as that, I don't dress like that no more, man. I like to be comfortable. Like, so I like my pants to be a little bit more fitted, a little bit, not saying skinny necessarily, but a little more fitted, maybe a little casual. And as far as like my t-shirts and stuff like that, nice XL, large, something like that, depending on what it is. And then for me, especially during the winter time, which is always my favorite time to dress, I'm a nice sweater. I'm a nice sweater kind of guy. Sweater slash a little maybe cardigan. I could rock a nice cardigan and stuff like that. That's how I'm trying to get down, you know. And then once in a while, I'm gonna bust a hoodie down and stuff. So I can. I just say it's versatile. I can be versatile. And I'm 36, about to be 36. And then every once in a while, shit, I can come in like if I wanted to. In a like you said, nice cardigan with cardigan button down with some slacks. Not saying slacks, but I could if I want to. But yeah, it's just being versatile. I think with Act saying that and stuff like that, what you want them to do? I mean, now every day dressing like that, all right, you a little bit different. Like you that old dressing like that every single day. But as long as you in the right position, like the right place, ain't nothing wrong with it. Like as long as you don't go to fucking. If he on his podcast dressing like that, all right, cool. That's what his podcast is about. It's about rap, hip hop, talking about hip hop and stuff. He ain't gonna be in no zip down quarter zip or nothing like that on his podcast if you don't want to. Now, if you want to, cool. But I think Act do need to concentrate a little less on what other grown folks is wearing and stuff like that. If they grown folks want to wear what grown folks want to wear, let them wear what they want to wear. it don't matter to me. It
I mean,
shouldn't
to
matter
play
to him.
devil's advocate, I mean, his style hasn't evolved. He's always wearing the fitted with the long T-shirt.
There you go.
And then he's like a cartoon character, like he's just like the Simpsons. This is like what he wears. Even though some of the greatest CEOs,
at least all of them, put it this way. At least he worried about what they wearing. At least you need to worry about what they eating. All them brothers look good. Like as far as like keeping their image up, working out in the gym and things like that.
He's actually lost a lot of weight. Actually, he lost 100 pounds.
Yeah, I know that. Still, he still ain't like jacked with them 100 pounds. He probably Ozempic did or whatever like that too, because he ain't got a muscle to save his body, his life. And so, but yeah.
But sometimes if you wear the same outfit, that's they say true CEOs, because they said Steve Jobs would always wear the jeans, with the turtleneck, with the black shoes.
Yeah.
So that gives you time to focus.
Yeah, because you ain't got to worry about trying to find clothes to match and stuff like that. So I understand that mindset.
Very high successful people will just wear the same thing every day, which is cool too.
They just got a million of them.
I just gotta do something different. I'm just I like to do random stuff. So.
Honestly, I'm like that. I could wear a fucking T-shirt, a white tee, and some jeans every day of the week. Well, a black tee, and I'm
have 7 versions of it.
For sure. Or a hoodie. So,
I'm a fan of the plain T-shirts. I love the plain T-shirts. So.
Yeah, hell yeah. I can, but yeah, like I said, I think for that, and as far as that, nah. You can do what you want, wear what you want, just as long as it's in the right spot. Like I said, you can't be going to church dressed like you still back 17 with them bag ass. Even though church should
I
be
even
a
remember
place.
I told you that before on the phone when all that stuff was going down. Like I remember in Texas, the brothers used to you could just tell they were in their 60s, dressing like they're like 18, 19, or 17 all the time. I mean, it's been like that.
Yeah, see,
since the day of time, old dudes been dressing and really, that $100 tip is really, there's a good lesson in that. So he's really paying for the experience of you making him feel like that fresh. Like he's on vacation, you made him feel good, which is good selling.
And to also that part also, but also he realized what I did for him, the service that I did and provided for him. It showed that I was really meticulous, and I noticed an error that he had, that he's been having, apparently. He's been noticing an error that that he didn't notice, but with my trained eye, I noticed that, and I was able to inform him and get it corrected for now, obviously, until his hair grows back, because it can't grow back. His barber, he just likes his hair pushed back to where it was. I don't know why his hair, to be honest, like I said, his hair should be down like maybe another ½ inch all the way. It was a nice ½ inch, looked like it could be there, but when I cut it, I'm like, damn, like, sir, I mean, you got a ½ inch that you could bring down to your forehead, but that's obviously where he like it, so who am I to argue? So he get his hair cut every probably 5 days or something like that. Who am I to argue? Once a week? Who am I to argue with that? But yeah,
different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. I just pointed it out to him and just brought it down a little bit lower over there, just to try to match it up a little bit for now, and then just enhance them back right again. And so, but yeah, no. So yeah, like you said, it is a good.
I tell you one thing, that with the styles and I'll tell you one thing. I'm not wearing that fucking purse. Like how you see how people wrap that stuff around. Mm-hmm. I guess what do they call them? The people used to wear those in the 90s. The
fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
Yeah, the fanny pack.
So now they're wearing it around their chest. That's that young boy stuff. I'm not doing that. But yeah.
It depends. Like I'll do it like when I'm going to Universal and stuff like that, and like just Universal and Disney and stuff like that, because I'm always carrying. I got my wallet, got my keys, got money, got this, that, and the third. I don't want all that stuff in my pockets when I'm sitting in them little ass damn chairs and shit like that, them little ass seats and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do, put it all in my in I don't even know what the hell it's called, to be honest. I don't even know what it's called.
It's a man purse.
Yeah, but
yeah, it is a man purse.
yeah. So, but yeah, I'll put it in there and then throw it in the whatchamacallit, or throw it in the bottom of the stroller or something like that.
You know what else?
And I ain't got nothing else.
In your barber tools, you need a vest. Did you hear about the speaking of pushing them back, about the guy that he went back too far and the guy stabbed him, the barber 2 weeks ago?
He stabbed him?
Yeah,
I know about the guy that
it was in Florida too.
I know about one that he got the gun pulled on him.
Yeah, actually he didn't get stabbed, he got shot.
What? Oh, okay. Well, maybe we thinking about two different ones, because I know one he pushed him back. It was a yellow dude, like a yeah. So no, that's the same one. He didn't get shot, but he got the gun pulled on him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta wear a bulletproof vest nowadays.
I mean, apparently. But I had a interesting argument. And maybe not an argument, but I did have an interesting point to that, because I just assume if you can get that type of way from a haircut, like if you're gonna let me know, because I'm assuming this has to be my first time cutting you. So I'm just assuming you gotta let me know, like, hey man, I'm kind of, when we get down to the edge up, let me know, like, hey man, I'm a little sensitive in my corners. Like, I'm real sensitive in my corners. Don't push my corners back. I got people that tell me every single day, hey man, if for a first time, I'm sensitive in my corners. Don't push my corners back. Say less. I'll turn that chair around 45 fucking times before I push your corners back. So with that being said, for me, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what was the consultation like before? Did he express to you, like, hey man, like,
it
yo.
still doesn't give you a right.
Yeah. Listen.
If he cuts you on accident, it doesn't give you a right to pull a gun on somebody.
Listen, I get it, because in front of the child and everything. Yeah, but at the same time, if this is my first time cutting you, let me know. Like, hey, brother, make sure you don't mess up my edge up. I'm sensitive in my corners. Like I said, every single day I had people coming in here telling me, like, yo, I'm sensitive in my corner, or either my last barber, he pushed me in my corners and I wasn't crazy about that. So make sure you don't push me in my corners, or yada, yada, whatever. Cool. I bet. But now, again, his reaction, totally out of pocket. There was children in that. There was that baby in there. That was out of pocket. If you're getting to that point to where you can get to that point where you're gonna pull a gun on somebody because they did whatever to your hairline, you got some issues that you need to work out yourself.
That's why sometimes I'm thinking about having a gun, just for situations like that. Just because some people are just so gun friendly. Yeah. Someone tried me on the fucking road. Speaking of another eventful, like, I think it was Wednesday. This dude was riding my ass.
Pause.
Yeah, no homo. Tailgating me. And I gave him a little brake check.
Little tap. Okay.
Yeah. Just like I'm in the slow lane. I'm in a company vehicle. What do you want from me?
You in the slow lane too?
Yeah.
And what?
Well, he was like, what do you think?
Bitch, get around.
Yeah, I'm in Dreddy or something.
Yeah. What?
But he was like trying to get the window down, and I hit him with the piece. Hit him with that piece. I gave him the death stare, and then I guess he's just like trying to like send me gestures and saying, yeah, pull over, let's fight. I was like, look here, old man. I was like, yeah. It's just fucking out of control. And then he's like trying to pretend to pull over and say, yeah, let's go. And I'm just like, dude, it's just it's just like being 6 foot. Sometimes you're a target, because sometimes people want to test you just because they're like, look, I'm not saying I'm like the biggest guy, but I'm above average.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair to say that.
Yes, technically you are.
Yeah, like most people are 5'9".
Average
so
is 5.
Yeah, so I got these little what was the
Napoleon syndrome.
Yeah, but what,
Napoleon syndrome.
Yeah, Napoleon. Little Napoleons always want to try me, but look here, it's just crazy, man. It's just like damn, and I just think about situations, and I would speak my mind, like or like be there, but just in case, like this dude, if he had a gun or a knife and he just knows the laws like that, the Florida laws, like stand your ground, where he can make it look like, oh, he just pops me, and then it makes me look like the hothead. So I just trying to you never know. The biggest I mean, look at all the mass shooters. They don't look like killers, but they've killed a lot of people, unfortunately. So
said they don't look like killers, but they have definitely killed people.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So everybody's in.
Exactly.
And that's kind of my issue with the video games too, is like everybody's making a big deal about this Grand Theft Auto game that's coming out next year.
Yeah,
but
next November, I'm gonna be there.
Teaching kids like chaos, bro. They like some parts of the game where they like sexually assault people in the game, or they pimp people out, or like it's that's considered entertainment, unfortunately, in society, not just in America, but just in the world. Just chaos and bad morals and all of this is like considered fun. Like, I guess like learning about.
What's your take on it?
What, Grand Theft Auto?
On that, just what you're saying. Like,
it's toxic. It desensitizes you to crime. It encourages it. I mean, obviously, especially if the kid, like, let's just talk about a kid that's not all there. He's getting like all those shooters play video games all day. They don't socialize. They don't. It's just like a recipe for mass shooters, basically. So I mean, I get it. I think you should be able to play video games, but not like some of these kids have no business playing the video games.
Now, my take on that, I played Grand Theft Auto since PC era. The PC era.
Would you let your
Grand
6-year-old son play that? You would?
Oh yeah. I've had him. Jeremiah and Jaden both have definitely played.
So they know the difference between reality and virtual?
Yes.
Not all kids do, though.
See, that's the thing, and that's where I go with the parenting. It's parenting for me. Because like I said, my 8-year-old and 6, they was both about maybe 6 and maybe 10. So about 10 and 6. When I really like got them, they was okay. They're coming. They come to stay with me. So they watch me play Grand Theft Auto 5 because that's their generation of Grand Theft Auto.
That's basically a rated R game, though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
for sure.
Would you let them watch rated R movies?
No, I'm trying to think because they watch Stranger Things. They watch Stranger Things and stuff like that. My oldest son. But my youngest son, he's kind of like, he kind of like had some scary parts to it, which he wasn't like crazy about. So I just let him know, like, kids, this is not real. None of this right here is real.
Yeah.
And that's the part where you have to explain to your children. Like,
don't you feel like it desensitizes them to
I've never
violence?
been desensitized. And I've been playing it since the PC era. Like, since it was heads up, like 97.
I'm talking about people that aren't all there. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, people that are, like, very antisocial, mad at the world. I think it creates a ticking time bomb. You agree a lot? Most of the, like, 95% of the mass shooters play shooter games?
95%.
And that they're not inspired by it?
What you mean not inspired by it?
By killing. They're desensitized to killing.
Okay.
It's like a big video game in their eyes.
I can see that, but also, like I said though, if you know if you're the parent, you have to sign off to get that child the game. Like my 12-year-old, he can't go to whatchamacallit and
thing
get.
Too. It's
Grand
so
Theft Auto.
hard being a parent right now with the inflation, just putting food on the table and all these bills, and then people
yeah.
aren't paying livable wages.
Hell yeah.
So it's hard to supervise your kids.
Shit, it should be
And when
hard
you
to get the game now.
Yeah,
It's
should
harder to
be.
get the game now.
But I just don't think those type of games are good for kids. I think like 16,
I'm not advocating
16,
like they should be playing the
16,
game.
17 is probably like a good age where they understand a little bit of reality. But if you're like letting these kids play like a 12-year-old playing like games, and they're like stealing cars, and they're you know, it shows. I mean, let's be honest. In Grand Theft Auto, they're having sex, or you know, there's some codes
Well,
where
it's
where they're like
simulating.
sexually assault. I mean, the bed's moving. I mean,
Yeah, it's
what the
simulating.
hell?
It's simulating
They're not
that-
jumping on the
yes,
bed.
yes, it is
They're not
simulating.
playing pillow. They're not having pillow fights.
Yeah,
But,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
having sex, but it's simulating.
Yeah.
That's what we're insinuating.
Yeah.
Is that they're having sex.
So
yes.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. For me personally, I wish there was more intellectual stuff where like people can like learn about the history and stuff and about society, or just being a good person. Some type of, not necessarily a game, but I just don't think it's like so. It always drives me wild. Like, I mean, I've never been part of that community with the video games and having the speaker phones and talking to people and playing.
No, I ain't
live.
never got that deep.
But I guess it's like a tight knit community in that aspect. I mean, T-Pain made more money playing video games, and he's not even a gamer playing on Twitch. And he doesn't know anything about video games, but it is kind of crazy. And then they got video game like leagues and teams and colleges, and I get it. It's
Nowadays,
very big.
that done became
I'm not knocking that
allegedly
the
like
community, but it's just like, you can't say it doesn't desensitize some kids that aren't all there, where the parents are working 60 hours just to put food on the plate. They're lonely. They're getting bullied. That's what I'm saying, really, is that it is one of the recipes to this mass shooting situations.
I can see, yeah, it's a recipe,
And we're
it's not the whole recipe.
No, but it has
it has ingredients. It has ingredients, sure, yeah,
and it has inspiration behind
yeah,
it.
it has ingredients for it, sure.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't think those type of games should be played with kids under 16. I'm just
but see,
being
like
honest.
I said, my kids, the older ones, yeah, they played it, and but most of the time they've always played it with me, and watched me, and like I said, they understand the difference. Like, this is all fake, and they know they can't do this because I've taught them. Like, listen, this is all fake. This can't be replicated in real life. You do any of this in real life, you're dead. You're going to jail. Something's crazy going to happen to you. This right here, there's a reset button on that controller. You can pause this damn game.
But
There's
they're
a
making
reset
a
controller.
Grand Theft Auto game with Will Smith.
Huh?
Will Smith was, or that was an AI commercial. An AI, what? What do you say with a preview?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, and they 14 and they 14 in whatchamacallit now. But they totally understand. I think, like I said, it
Not
goes
all
back
kids
to
do though.
Yeah, I agree. Not all kids do. But then that's where it goes to the parents.
There's a
like,
reason why.
take your kids outside and have them touch
I mean,
some grass.
there's a lot of
You control
reasons
that
and
type of
theories why, like,
You control that type of
like why as a country in America, why we have the most mass shooters. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I can name a couple of things, like the values, not being supervised.
Yeah, so me, like
Kids,
I said, I've never bought
I wish
my kids
that was part of
Grand
the
Theft Auto.
culture, but the popular culture is not to bully kids. That you know, that's just, it's just, you know, we don't treat people right.
No, of course, hell no, we don't.
Yeah.
That's been hell since me and you was younger in our younger days, and obviously still now and before our time.
It just sucks
how
when you're a
America
good
is.
person and then you see
Yeah.
evil people like Max B, the Wave God, like where, you know, basically he goes, sends a woman that he was pimping out, and she basically got some guy that he told Max B that she was stripper and basically one of the customers, and they were talking and shopping, and he was trying to show off in front of her, showed her 50,000, but then
the dude was trying to show off in front of the stripper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she told Max B, got her all brainwashed. Basically, he used to pimp her out. Mm-hmm. And he comes back and does 16 years in prison, or 16 or 18 years in prison. And
wait a minute. What exactly happened? You said she comes back and tells him, and then he said.
So he got his brother, which is just straight up criminal, just straight up like robbing, never worked a day in his life.
Homie from the block.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Too cool to clock in to work.
Yep. So what happened?
So then they're looking for it happened in New Jersey, and they're looking at the Holiday Inn, and they're trying to find this guy, and eventually they find the hotel. She knocks on the door because he's like,
so they set him up.
Like when women get involved, So she tried to play stupid and say that, but Max B was the one that greenlighted the whole robbery.
Okay.
So then he does 18 years. He tells on the stripper chick. He tells on his half brother, and then he gets out.
Wait a minute. He does 18 years. So did anybody die in the robbery?
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know the story.
My bad.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you knew the story.
Okay.
But yeah. But now he got back, and then now he's.
And you said that Max told on the stripper and his his brother or half brother?
Yeah, half brother. His half brother was the one that shot the guy.
Was the one that shot the dude?
Yeah.
And he snitched?
Max B.
I guess that makes sense why he got 18.
Oh yeah, he's another old man he's like 47, 48.
Cause I mean the whole if they found him guilty of like actually conspiring.
He's basically the shot caller in the whole situation.
That's what I'm saying. If they found him completely guilty of it, he'd be in there. Life easy.
But they gave him, they gave him like some type of manslaughter charge or whatever. She got out too. But basically, the guy that shot it, he's never getting out.
No. Of course not. Especially if Maxon snitched.
And he was trying to, he was trying to justify it. He was like, "Man, I'm not doing it anymore." But you see how these situations, how it all falls apart. How all three of them have so much loyal, but when things get dark, how everybody turns on everybody.
When football numbers start getting thrown at you, 20, 25, 30, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's.
My whole riff,
the
whole situation is like he's getting celebrated like he's Mandela. Like Mandela went to prison for fucked up reasons in South Africa. But then this guy's coming out of prison and he did a fucked up thing and has no remorse, doesn't say anything about the victim. He's just like, I'm the wave god. And it's just like you get an excuse because, of your flow. But at the end of the day, he's a snake. He's a snake.
Oh yeah, for
sure. Shout out to Poetic Flacco for calling it out, because he was the only one on YouTube that called him out on this dumb shit. So I had a conversation with you, and then I watched one of his episodes, and I was like, man, I'm gonna talk about this, because it's like, I get it. I actually like Max B's music, but like personally, like I would never do business with this guy just because of the way he is and like just that's his character. That's really how he is as a person.
To be honest, I knew nothing about Max B, to be honest. I knew he wrote Ballin'. Him and Jim Jones they was all part of, Dipset, Harlem and stuff like that. They was around those areas and growing up around that time and stuff like that. But I didn't know his music, none of that stuff. So just for that alone, I have nothing for that.
I've heard you listen to
Cheeks
Drugs.
Oh yeah. But like not and only a little bit of Chinks. But
how you feel about it? Do you think that's kind of messed up how society's like welcoming him in, like he's like a good person, like he did something admirable? Like he's getting treated like he was accused of a crime that he didn't do.
Listen,
he's treated like he went to prison for being like he was innocent, and he was framed. There's nothing about it. He was framed.
That's how America is, man. If you can switch the narrative, me personally, if that's what really went down, because like I said, I'm going off of what you is, and I have no idea. If that's what goes down,
Yeah, I'm
you snitch on your
paraphrasing it.
mans.
Yeah,
you snitch on your
snitched
mans.
on his
You
chick.
you set the shit up. You send the stripper up in there and your brother up in there. They kill the person and then you
The
snitch and be
stripper
like,
chick
"Oh,
was
I
the
ain't
one
do
that
it."
gave him the
She
intel.
was, yeah.
She was doing it, and then he's like,
Okay,
oh,
whatever. Same,
he's like,
same
I'm gonna get
difference.
my brother.
And he goes
He's
tell
like,
him,
I got a lick for
we're
you.
gonna get this
I
guy.
gotta-
We're gonna get this guy.
Yeah.
And then you come back and say, yo, I ain't had nothing to do with that, man. What they talking about? That ain't on me, man. That ain't on me. I ain't.
Well,
what?
he had to get a. He had to admit
But-
to it to putting the hit on.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
So,
but he's
because the
still
prosecutor's
he's
not
still
gonna
over there
just
pointing
let
his
it-
finger over at his brother,
Yeah.
and his brother's pointing his finger over here, and the chick is in the middle. Anyway, so if that's the case, oh, you a cornball for that.
Max
You
B?
corny for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
You corny for that.
Thank you.
But if they know how, if they with the right people
I got an
that
argument.
can spin the narrative, we talking about narratives getting spun, and they can make it. Yo, I remember me. I wrote Ballin'. You know, Ballin' was the biggest record in New York, and well, all over. It was played in the Super Bowl like in '06. Come on now, like remember me? I'm Mr.
He
Ballin'.
kind of had the flow.
I'm you know, I can't.
Kind of had the Pop
Is
Smoke
he from?
flow.
Is he from Harlem?
Yeah, he's from Harlem.
That's what I'm
But he's got
saying.
the
I'm
Pop
from Harlem
Smoke.
Dipset. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We
Well, he's from
know,
Bird Gang.
You
He's
know,
Bird Gang.
so that's what I'm saying.
He was never a part of Dipset.
My whole MO is like, yo, I'm me. No, the wave, like you said, the wave god, I'm me. Remember me. Remember before I went in.
And I never
Remember-
liked any nicknames with the word God in it.
You know, so
That's why I never call Charlamagne the God. I always say Charlamagne. I
So-
never liked that, referring yourself as a God.
yeah.
It's
So
a little
like,
too sociopath for me.
yeah. So like I said, man, if somebody know how to spin the narrative to get themselves out of a situation, that's just what it is. There's nothing you can really do about that. Until, like we said, that like we was talking about earlier, that's what happened with R. Kelly the first time
With the
around.
talents and morals.
Yeah, that's what happened with him the
Your
first time
talent
around.
outweighs, and then
Yeah.
society will turn the
Me
other
and you,
cheek. Yeah.
we can't get away with that bullshit. We
Yeah.
ain't got no other narrative. Like that found out with us, if that happened to us, nah, we can't come home and say, oh,
At least-
we're good after
The thing
snitching
is,
on our cousins. and
even with
shit.
the Michael Vick, at least he genuinely felt he took accountability. Like this dude Max B
Yep.
has not took in any accountability for it like that. It's like it never happened, and that's the part where like.
Listen,
and then
he gotta
I
go
put
to
something
sleep.
in the comments
He gotta go to
where
sleep.
where he said Poetic Flacco said he's like I was reading the comments and someone
He
said
gotta go to sleep that
someone
night,
said leave him
thinking
the
that.
fuck alone, he's done his time. And I said, so is he a hero? He's like, I ain't saying he's a fucking hero, Austin. And then I'm just like going back and forth. You know I'm going back and forth.
Yeah, I know you.
That's it. But and then I hit him with I said, so you give suckers a pass and it's okay. Like you just basically, you give them a pass. And you know, he is a sucker, bro. Like the part is, I don't like it, and I get it. I just wish he would say something. You know what he could do? He could talk to young man and be like, hey, you don't want to live this lifestyle. This ruined 18 years of my whole life, just being in prison because I wanted some easy money. Like he could actually use it for good, but he's not even trying to do that. He's just putting the chains on. He's eating.
Yeah.
I don't know. You follow YouTube like that? He's everywhere on YouTube.
I haven't actually seen him on.
Maybe
like,
because we
YouTube
have
a little
different
bit.
algorithms. I
Yeah,
guess.
because
But
I'm not checking for no Max B. Because like I said, I ain't know nothing about him
Yeah.
before he. I seen that. Oh, he popped up. French Montana went and grabbed him,
Yeah.
and that was it. That was all.
He's
that is. After
41.
that,
He doesn't want to grow up either.
Who?
Like it's like some of these rappers are in like
who's 41?
Peter Pan.
Max B.
French Montana.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's that much. I thought he was. I thought he was way older than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was way older. He was only a few years older than you, and a few years older than me too. Huh.
I'd be 41, 42. But he doesn't want to grow up either.
No,
He don't want to grow up. None of those rappers want to grow up.
no. I mean,
See, Nas has evolved his style.
and see, it's cool when you can grow. When
Did you see
your
how
audience
Nas?
grows
But you see,
with
Nas has evolved his style.
Yeah,
Like,
of
he's
course.
51.
Nas, Jadakiss, hell, even Fat Joe has evolved his rapping style like that, and their content of rap. and that helps. That
I'm
works
talking about
because
the way they dress. I'm talking about the way they're dressing. And
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Nas has evolved his style of dressing. Like he doesn't try to dress like he's some young dude, 21-year-old or anything like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, nah, like I said, Max B, that's some corny sucker shit. And, you know, I can't rock with that. Well, what was I about to say? Oh, and Nas, like, shit, I ain't got my Nas fitted on, or my Nas hat. But, like, yeah, man, it's one of them things, like, you gotta just get with the times and stuff like that. You gotta upgrade
There you go.
yourself.
Get with the times.
You know, if your audience, just even rapping wise, like content wise of your rap, which will give you a longevity because your guys is gonna ride with you. I've been riding with guys since high school, and they've upgraded, they've grown in their content too. So when you grow in your content, because I'm not listening to the same shit. I don't listen to the same. I'm not saying the same shit. But if you keep talking about the same shit, I'm gonna be like, all right, now you're getting like, come on, bro. We're 40, 45, 40, 50 years old. We still talking about popping bottles or something like that. Like now I gotta check you. Cause like you ain't doing that no more. You grown as hell. You got a whole family. Like you got a wife and kids and type shit like that. Talk about some grown up shit. Grow in your music, you know, grow in your attire, you know, grow in just growth.
You know who evolved as a rapper? Underrated? Chameleonaire.
Yes.
Got into tech stocks.
Yep.
Educated himself.
Yep.
Evolved as a person.
As a man, he
Yeah.
grew up. And
Killing
he said,
it.
I guess I don't need to rap no more.
He's doing better with his
I
tech
don't know.
stocks than he is with
I don't even know if he do rap anymore, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I know his tech stuff is working for him. He's living
Paul
well off
Wall.
of
No,
that.
I think Paul Wall is trying to get him back together.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be real dope. I would love to see that. A Paul Wall, Chameleonaire. That I would love to see that. That's some old school. That's going back to high school right there. I would love to see that.
I like Slim Thug too, because Slim Thug has
Slim
been an
Thug,
entrepreneur
Yep.
since
Like you said, he's been an entrepreneur.
since he was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And
He just happened to know how to rap.
And he actually prides himself on like buying like plain T-shirts at Walmart and keeping his money. So he's always had like an entrepreneur mindset.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of some spicy events,
What we got?
that Michigan State coach getting
You mean
involved with the Snow Bunny. He got a 23-year-old pregnant, had a $14 million deal, messing with that white devil. And basically, this is how he got arrested.
Brothers.
He got arrested. He got arrested because he went to the chick's house and said, "You ruined my life," and he got a butter knife saying, "I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill myself."
A butter knife?
Yeah.
He put a butter knife
and he's like trying to slit his wrist with a butter knife. Yeah.
He's trying to slit his wrist with a butter knife?
Yeah. Well, he's like, being dramatic, basically broke into her apartment. She told him, she's like, "Motherfucker, I'm keeping this baby." And basically what made it hot was she was an assistant for the Michigan State. Harbaugh gave him the job, but apparently he's a really good coach. And I didn't know those coaches making fucking $13 million a year, fucking coaching college football. But
Only Harbaugh
Yeah.
and Lane Kiffin and the UGA guys
Yeah.
and stuff like that. The other guys ain't making. That's not a national salary.
So basically,
That's
what
top
made
tier.
it hot was she was an assistant for the football team. She went from 40,000 to 90,000. So then they were like, "You're not supposed to." And basically, you know how colleges are. I mean, apparently that's a thing. Is like coaches been fucking around with the students, the girls. I mean, there's a video
listen,
of Urban Meyer.
listen,
there's
I mean-
there's a video of Urban Meyer having a chick like in her college age not tweaking twerking on him. Twerking on Urban Meyer messing around with them young chicks too.
Listen, man, that's just women in general.
But basically, the moral of the story is, 39 years old, 14, got his side chick pregnant, and you know, it's just a lesson to be learned. But man, them white girls, dude.
What is with the unseasoned? Why brothers love this unseasoned chicken stuff? Man?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I thought that's fresh too. So that's like a current event topic.
I literally saw like the headline, like Michigan.
I didn't even
Michigan
really get into it, but I was like, when I heard the whole story, I was like,
was fired,
dude.
I ain't know what the story was.
Was it that good? Was it that good? Was she putting it in her throat? Like what? Like what did she do?
Find it interesting because I'm like, what is it that these
dude, 14 million,
women,
he could buy porn stars.
Like these white, and nothing wrong with white women, right? But or nothing against them, but brothers, what is it?
Oh, dude, I got a take on Mano. So when DJ Academics was getting petty, he was like, I guess he was on the Angie Lee, so he that's why Academics is a beast in that aspect. He was trolling Mano. So he's like, basically he did a sound bite. So Mano said, I have a fantasy of being a disobedient slave, and then I come home, and then the white chick and the master's daughter, I started messing around with the master's daughter, and he was like, and then you just kind of like slapped me up a little bit.
That's what Mano said?
Yeah.
On Angela Yee's on show?
He said, I want to be a my bad. He also said DJ Academics, he was like, I'm the big dick dictator. And then he's like, big dictator wants to be a disobedient slave, basically. But yeah.
What?
Do you want me to play the soundbite so you really understand it?
I don't need to hear no shit like that. Because when I hear brothers talking like that, something goes through.
That's what I was saying. Like when you were saying, like, what's up with the white chicks? But then I'm just like,
because now these brothers really got fantasies like that. Because that's what Shannon was talking about. Shannon's situation was sort of like that too. He said something about the white girl he can dominate the white girl and stuff, or she dominate him and stuff like that. What the fuck are y'all doing? Like y'all, what kind of man wants talking about? It's you the white woman and come and beat me type shit. No, motherfucker, I'm a man. Like what are we talking about? You don't do that. You don't play that.
That's why you got to be careful what you say on the internet, because this stuff is on there forever.
For
He's just like talking reckless.
Like, I mean, that's really.
I don't know if he was trying to be cringe, but I think he really that's really because even all the people.
Like I said, I don't know if he trolling or not.
Yeah, but they were like, what?
You like, damn right. That's how my face
was
looking.
Was like Mano. They're like, she was like, yo, chill. Like Mano, like people were gonna start wilding out, but. It gets messy, man, when you start having beef on the internet.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is with these brothers that want the unseasoned chicken women all damn day. Like, what is with that? Like I'm not saying you can't date outside your race or something like that, but when you start telling me about fantasies about women, you want them to whip you and shit like that and treat you like a slave and all kinds. The master's daughter. What type of man are you? What have your morals have gone to? Where's your self-pride? You want white women to dominate you? You want white people to dominate you? Like, and then you get mad when the white man take you for all your money, but you want their daughter to fucking tie you up and shit like that. What the fuck are you talking about? That shit makes no fucking sense.
Academics was also going on him because he was like, man, you still 51 years old chilling in the strip club. Like, I mean, that's the type of women he likes. I guess he likes those like stripper white chicks, but
it's.
He also said something else questionable. I guess he was like talking about some real street stuff.
But see, you know what? Whoa. You know what I just thought about? I literally it just popped in my head right now. It's a trend for it because I'm sitting there looking at these other young. They're marketing the white women to us, because that's how they're trying to create our young black girls nowadays. Still, you got Glorrillas, you got the whatchamacallit, Klay Thompson girl, Megan Thee Stallion. All these women, even Serena Williams, they're all getting themselves lightening creams and stuff like that. They're going to the dermatologist, whatever, to get their skin bleached and shit like that. Straight European white hair and shit like that. Blonde wigs and shit, Beyonce and shit like that. They're marketing that type of shit to black men, to men period, in that type of aspect. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, now that you're saying that, it's like, oh, well, maybe I can get them to kind of do the same shit, in a sense. Because that's why I swear I hate one. I'm not saying I hate it, but in a sense I do. I hate seeing blonde straight hair on black women. Like, what are we doing? And this might sound controversial, but what's with that? Show me your natural hair, queen. Show me your natural God gave you. Like you come to me like you straight white hair, like I'm just like, and don't ask me how I look, cause I'm gonna tell you.
What do you feel about extensions then?
I'm the same way. I like natural hair. So I want to see your natural hair.
Like when black women get extensions?
I want to see your natural hair.
Or weaves?
If it's weave that is natural looking, sure, that can work. They got bundles of weave that look natural and stuff like that. But at the same time, if that damn thing, if you my color and it's coming out your hair bone straight and blonde or red or some shit, come on now.
Yeah.
Like when my girl, she asked me, babe, what you think about this? I'm like, babe, are you really asking me this question? She tells me, and I'm just like, and I get it. She don't want to do her hair and stuff like that, but I'm like, there's other ways that you got. There's other ways that you can get. Be proud of those wigs. I'm telling you, I don't like that wig, like the wavy. I know that ain't your hair. I know that ain't your texture. That texture cannot come out of your hair. It can't come out of your hair. That bone straight, it can't come out of your hair.
Unless you got chemicals.
Exactly. And that's not natural neither.
It could burn your head off.
Yeah, hell yeah, I know that. My mama, I'll be trying to tell my mama, like, Mom, it's time to embrace the gray. I'm not part of that game. And like I said, they just trying to, they're creating these images for our women and stuff to think, oh, I gotta be light skinned and I gotta have straight hair or I gotta have wavy hair to be able to get a basketball player. Cause now all of them got basketball players. Glorilla's with fucking, I think one of them Toronto Raptors guys, I think Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram.
Obviously, I seen a picture of Megan Thee Stallion. She looking bright. She looking about as bright as this damn wood tip on the damn.
They're cousins.
The wood on the fucking desk right here.
Cardi B and them are cousins.
Maybe they are.
No, they are.
Like blood?
No, yeah, blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause I was about to say I got a bunch.
I know
of
she's from
too.
Tennessee. No, her grandpa was in Tennessee.
Okay. Cause I'm like, I about a bunch of.
I think
cousins too.
Cardi B is Dominican and from Trinidad.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, her dad's from Trinidad.
But yeah, man, that whole trend, I'm not part of that. I don't like it, and I just want our women to be. Our women to look past that Eurocentric style, like, oh, this is what we're supposed to look like. But that is the media putting this agenda out there for their. Do
you have a problem the way Candace Owens has her hair?
I would like see Candace Owens. I would like her to wear it natural. I would, but at the same time,
she relaxes her hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. But at
you should be able to do this, right?
Candace Owens should not be able to do that.
I don't even know what that feels like.
She can't do that.
Yeah.
No, she relaxes that thing at least once a week. She's snatching them new growth. When that new growth comes around, she get a quarter inch of new growth. That damn, I don't even think it's a quarter inch. She probably do it, man, because she's on TV all the time. So her hair is going to be bone straight. But nah, man, I'm just, like I said, the media, the agenda that's being put out here to our women and stuff like that, it's pushing that Eurocentric style. I'm not a part of that lifestyle. I love black women. I love black and brown women. I'm not part of that lifestyle. You know, ain't nothing wrong.
Would you say this? Is this controversial to say that Kim Kardashian started that black man wave? Like,
yeah, yeah. And then the media pushed that onto
yeah, because there's
black men.
There was white girls that like, I'll never sleep with a white dude. I'm like, bitch, you're like Aryan white. You got fucking blue eyes and blonde hair. What the fuck are you talking about?
Aryan.
Nah, I used to find that annoying.
Slavic Iceland.
Nah, they're like the Charlotte girls. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, you're from Iceland. Like, what are you talking about? You're that type. Kim Kardashian definitely played a part, but the media also played a part in polarizing Kim Kardashian as the spokesperson for this. Beyonce too. Beyonce, when she first came out, then I mean, not saying that she was all like natural and stuff like that, but Beyonce don't look the same as she looked back in the day. And what she out here?
She was starting to look like
bleach, looking like matter of fact, trying to damn near looking like in some you go look at some pictures and stuff, you see Beyonce almost looking like identical to fucking the girl with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Bleach skin, blonde, straight hair, and all that other stuff. And that's what they're portraying to our young kids, our young women.
I think also when you're an entertainer in your late 40s, you're still trying to hold on to that youth. So you're still trying to be like, you know, that pretty Beyonce of 2004, 5.
No, she ain't. Because Beyonce of 2004, 2005, they ain't look nothing like what she looks like now. She looked black.
Yeah. Oh, she's doing the Michael Jackson thing?
Yeah, Beyonce right now looks like she's doing a caricature of herself. Like you said, Back of Beyonce of 04, Destiny Child Beyonce, she looked black.
Oh, here's another sound take of Mr. Mano that I was saying. So he said this in
no, he better not have no more
rap about it.
Slave stories.
No, this is actually kind of just as bad.
Oh my God, Jesus.
So he goes, he's talking about like being in the streets. You know, Mano always talking about.
Yeah.
He's a straight shooter. But he said, sometimes I got this, him and his fantasies.
What the
sometimes I have these fantasies of getting a gun and giving it to a young boy, one of my young, what do they call them, young men? Or
YNs.
No, not something else.
It's YN.
Young boy. Oh yeah, my young boy. I think that's what he said. I'm paraphrasing. I want to put a gun in his hand, and then he goes, and then that night, I want to know what you want to do with it. I want to see you shoot it. That's what he said. He said, I want to see you shoot it. And then Fabulous was like, what? And then he was like, pause. We got to go to commercial break. Everybody was like that. But he just like, it's like Mano doesn't have like, he doesn't have like the social skills to do a podcast.
For him to be a rapper, that was if that's something like how it was, that's horrible delivery.
Yeah, he said, I want you to see it.
Horrible delivery.
He said, I want to see you see it tonight. He's like, I want to see you shoot it tonight. And then everybody was like,
"What?" Big ass pause worthy, like whatever, something. The hell no, like
everybody trying to get in this podcast game. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is.
No, it's not. Especially if you like ain't doing it full time.
I think for the most part, we have our personalities when we tape ourselves. It's nothing really like I put an act on, and that's what actually. I was listening to Mr. DJ Vlad, like on Pointers. You want to be yourself on camera because it's not going to be natural. If I try to be like, if we should be like, yo, we going to be like the Mason Cameron show and we're going to fucking crack jokes and we're going to call each other killer. And then, it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't
gotta
be natural.
Authentic. Everybody know this is me. You know, anybody know you, they know you, that's you. and us put together, they know that this is what you're gonna get between us.
Yeah.
So
maybe Mano just needs to be quiet and think about things before he talks.
I mean, he's thought about these things. These is fantasies, you know. So that means he's definitely thought in depth. He's thought in depth about what the hell ever is coming out of his little
when he said
fantasized mouth.
Disobedient, it made him look like he was like
less of
institutionalized too, like where he was like,
listen, he was a prisoner.
Yeah.
He was in prison for 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was just like, that's like almost an institutionalized mindset. That's probably like what he used to think about in prison.
It could very well be.
But
like he did 10 years, so like I remember I had that album, that first album. That album was dope.
High
After
Haters.
that. Yeah, well, it wasn't High Hate. The album wasn't called High Haters. I think Tomorrow Comes or something like that, but it had High Hate on it.
I still listen to that song with T-Pain, All Above It.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, he's never been like a fabulous type.
No, he ain't never been like a lyricist.
Yeah. I mean,
like, Mano is like super
honestly,
nice
he's always been
mic.
cool with the rappers. Oh, the mainstream rappers.
Mano has just always been like, ain't nothing wrong with him because I like Mano.
I mean, good
as a
for
rapper,
him. I mean, 51 still maintaining his lifestyle, but I mean, he's got to watch what he says. And I see where DJ Academics, because that man's a professional
Yeah,
troller.
I was about to say, yes.
And he'll just find more stuff.
He will dig it up and he will find it.
But
dig it up and find it for sure, and then get you, like you said, get on your troll game.
Dude, he has the Twitch stream and he'll just troll you for like 2 hours straight. Like, hey, chat this, chat that, chat this. Speaking of streaming, man,
streaming,
these
I told
motherfuckers
you,
are making
boy.
just ridiculous money.
But you gotta have that. You gotta have that consistent audience.
I guess I guess that dude Kai. I guess they had like a little award show.
Yeah.
And I guess that's right when the Diddy documentary came out.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, because everybody, the inside joke is that Kai looks like Diddy.
Yeah, especially now that he cut his hair.
And also, I guess his friend stuck up for him and he said, "Yo, bitch, you need to be funny. If you're gonna say a joke, be funny." Basically had like a Kanye West, and she was like, it was a white chick. She was like, "It was funny," you know, like he had that tone. Like,
oh, okay.
Yo, I guess one of his like right hand man said, "Yo, if you're gonna say a joke, make sure it's funny." And then she's like trying to laugh it off, like, you know, like
like she just got embarrassed and shit.
she's like, those dudes are from New York, so they're like, straight up like, "Yo, bitch, watch yourself," and then like. Yeah. So.
Well,
maybe we'll have another episode. We'll see what Mano says next week.
Yeah. Next week we'll see what Mano fantasizes about and update you on that.
Speaking of brothers messing around with the white devil, Shannon Sharp.
No more. Oh.
I guess this dude Aiden Ross, he's a streamer. I guess he openly says like, yeah. He's like, I guess he's a white Jewish kid, and he openly says the N-word. Like he openly, not ER, but he says A, but still no excuse. But basically, Shannon Sharp was doing like a whole like segue and like, oh, well, Jewish people get a pass because of the entertainment. I see where he's coming from, but I'm like, dude, you're like the wrong person to be talking about brotherly love when you just paid a fucking white chick $50 million for a lawsuit. Like, that's why I was like, damn, I see where he's coming from is like, yeah, you shouldn't be getting passes. And
I thought he was trying to say they get a pass because he's Jewish.
Yeah. Well, he basically insinuated that, you know, that Aiden Ross gets a pass because he's Jewish and he's in the entertainment. So like, if he's like, how come it's not okay for a black dude to say Jewish racial slurs, basically? But it's okay for this Jewish dude to say, like, you know, it's, you know, he says it in a slang way, but you just shouldn't say it because, dude, there's old school black ladies that could feel that's offensive. Even if you're Puerto Rican or Moroccan, like French Montana, there's old ladies in the South that dealt with racism, and they're not gonna understand, like, oh, that's like how people say dude nowadays. Or my dog. or anything like that. That's why
I grew up. I used to say the N word all the time. Do I say it every once in a while? Yes, I do. But that's why I call everybody brother,
Yeah.
brother or sister, because I've realized what that word meant and how that word had hurt the black community and what it was used for.
Yeah.
In order to, I realized what that word was used for. And now we say, oh, we're taking it back and we making it our own. No, it came from a word that was meant to belittle. Like you supposed, this word, like ER, like with the ER on the end, no, like we're not doing that. For me, that's my mindset.
The thing with Aiden Ross, he's around.
And I think nobody should be saying it.
Aiden Ross is around.
But we need to do our...
Aiden Ross is around yes people. So if he's out of his element and someone checks him, he can't be like, I didn't see that coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say he's just like in the wrong place at the wrong time and he casually says it. He can't be surprised if someone just drops him. Like drops him.
Oh, of course.
So I see, but like right after Shannon Sharp, I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like the wrong
he ain't
person to be
one.
talking about this.
Definitely ain't the one to be saying shit like that. Like I said, you done had some dabbled in some unseasoned chicken, and you now want to talk about the white man shouldn't say this, say the N-word.
And what I don't like is like the extreme side, like the black extremist side, like Dr. Umar. I want to bring people together, and it's like he just wants to separate everybody. and I think Dr. Umar's just full of shit. I think he's a race pimp, just like Jesse Jackson. They only want to get involved, but they like I just don't really think that they kind of like
Jackson is more.
It's more theatrics than them really for the cause, if that makes sense.
I don't think necessarily Dr. Umar is. I think Jesse Jackson for sure. Yeah, he jump out there as soon as you, like you said, as soon as some race stuff happens, let another black man get shot.
He relaxes his hair.
They
both. Who's the other one? Jesse Jackson and the other one. Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
They both relax their hair.
Yeah, they jump out. That's what I'm saying. They jump out.
But Dr. Umar, he's a fraud too, because he claimed that he was going to put this private school in Atlanta, never did,
I know.
And he accepted a bunch of money. That's my problem, is that you're like, is your heart really in the right place?
I don't think Dr. Umar. I mean, that
do you think he's a good person though?
I get what he's coming from. I'm not mad at it, to be honest.
I think he'd be racist too.
I don't get mad at his ideologies and his thoughts behind it, because sometimes I think that way. But because I just don't think that everyone is going to get along with each other. I don't think necessarily I can get along with you because we're connected. Yeah. We done been with each other the last 4 or 5 years, something. I don't even know, whatever. And I know you on a different type of level. But I don't necessarily get along with white people like that, because I'm not like opening myself up like that. I'm real guarded. Yeah. I'm not gonna just like open myself, because I have high defenses up on that. Because I've had racism done to me. So I got my defense up. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing. I'm like, let me do.
I'm Pee Wee football.
So
this all black football team, they heard my dad talk, and they're like, we don't want them on our football team. They wanted to keep it all black football team. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, that's why I'm like.
But racism goes both ways too.
What part? What you mean?
Like black people be racist too.
I don't know. I don't know if we even got enough time to even get into that, but maybe say that for another topic.
Yeah.
But yeah,
call it race card. My bad. That shouldn't be cracking jokes on a serious topic.
Nah, but yeah, nah, man. I'm not mad at Dr. Umar's ideologies and stuff like that. Some of them, and I think like I said, I think some of his standpoints and stuff is right, but yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I think we had us a good one today.
Fuck Dr. Umar.
That's him. That's him. I'm not gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
Fuck Dr. Umar.
Yeah.